I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ. Why? It is the power of God unto salvation. Not an exhortation to men to save themselves, God's way of saving, God's power unto salvation to every one that believeth, to the Jew first, and also to the Greek. For therein is a righteousness from God revealed. That's the new thing. Now, that's the thing that you don't find in the Old Testament. You see, it isn't there. The forgiveness is there. But this full exposition of this righteousness from God is the new and the special and the unique thing which makes the gospel the gospel. And it is because he realizes that the apostle, I say, always thrills to it. Now, that statement I've just read is an example of what we may call lighterties. I am not ashamed of, by which he really means I take pride in, I boast of. Nothing else to me is so great as this. It's one of those positive statements which is given a negative form. He says, I'm not ashamed. He means I'm absolutely thrilled by it. I can scarcely contain myself. Well, now, this then is the first thing we must always realize about the gospel. And this, you see, is something that, according to the Bible, always must characterize the gospel. Well, now, my friends, there's no point in our going further until I ask a question. And the question again is this: has it come to us like that? Can we say honestly at this moment that this is the greatest and the biggest and the best good news that we've ever heard? I'm getting to the position in which I feel I can say that if we cannot say that, well then, to put it at its mildest, we ought to be very doubtful as to whether we are Christians at all. This is either the greatest good news we've ever heard, or else it isn't. And if it isn't such to us, well, there are reasons for that. If you are not aware of the fact that this is the greatest good news that has ever come into this world or has ever been received by men, it may be due to the fact that you have an inadequate sense of sin.